Today I'm going to be pulling my welder out of the corner, and not because I am making anything cool. It is because I broke something on my sled last weekend. Or actually, truth be told, I think it's been broken for a little while. I was just kind of taking my dog out the other morning, and I noticed on one of the strut mounts under the track that there is a big crack around the circumference. So I'm going to be busting the welder out. I got to fire the sled up. I'll probably do that when I take the dog out. And yeah, I'll pull it in the garage here and kind of assess how I'm going to go at this. I'm going to need these. There we go. Stay. So I'll give you a better look what's going on here. It's not good. This right here, that is a big crack that goes around that whole bar. So while it's in here, I'm probably gonna grease everything. I'm gonna grease up all the zerks down here. Hopefully they actually take grease. Only I had a lift of some sort that didn't have a summer-only toy sitting on it. I might be able to actually do this at eye level. I think while I'm here, I may as well do the fronts. I should have a wire wheel, but I don't. This is going to be probably one of the most important things to have kicking around, because there's going to be a very high probability that I'm going to set this thing on fire. I'm putting this over here because if it catches on fire, I'm just going to shove it out of the garage. Of course the battery's not a 10 mil. When I'm done, I'll go at this with a grinder and a can of black spray paint, and no one will be the wiser. You popping by?
Alright, well, I'll be there in 10 minutes or so.
Alright, I'll see you in a few.
Okay.
Alright, bye. That's my friend that's a better welder. He's gonna come over and make sure that I'm not like destroying this thing. There you see these boogers. They're not good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call that good enough. a hammer if you're desperate enough. Yeah, that's a factory finish right there. So I thought I was all done, but I got a notification that I had a package at the post office. So I went down, grabbed my stuff, and I'll show you what showed up here. So I got a new belt and some two-stroke oil. A couple weeks ago when I was riding, I actually blew my belt. And this is the one that was destroyed, and as you can see, that is missing quite a few lugs. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just slip that around the clutch. And out it goes. So there's really nothing wrong with this belt. It's just kind of old. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back up on the belt guard, and I'll keep this one as a spare. That way if the new belt blows in the woods, then I've got one that will at least get me out to the road or back home. So there's the new belt. Apparently it having ribs on the outside makes it kind of dissipate heat a little bit better. That's what a friend of mine told me, so I'm just gonna go with that. This belt feels a lot more supple. It doesn't feel like it's gonna disintegrate, kind of like the one that I was running. So yeah, throw this one on. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna slip the belt over this clutch, then back over this clutch, thread this thing out, and then Robert's your mother's brother. It's just like taking it off, but a lot easier. Gone. I also put a set of ice scratchers on this too. Right now the snow's in really bad condition, and a friend of mine just gave these to me, so I'll just show them to you. So they mount right here. I've got some Loctite on the bolt that goes through there, and pretty much what the idea is when you're out, you just drop that down, and that's going to scrape on the ice, and it's going to shoot ice up and lubricate the track here, and hopefully it'll also get up to the heat exchangers. And when I don't need to use them, I just fold them up and they just sit there. So there it is. I'm all done my maintenance. I've got the ice scratchers on. Everything's been greased as far as the track goes. I've got a heated visor plug-in on the dash now. We've got a new belt, and I welded up that crack on that suspension arm. So all I got left to do now is just take it out back to the house and park it. The next clip, I guess, will just be me riding the sled into the backyard. Gate. So that is going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.